Hey Aaron, happy Friday. Hope you get to knock off a bit earlier. Just checking in. I just sent an email with an update and the first invoice of the campaign. So really happy to say that we have deployed phase one of the website. So we've completely taken you off Host Papa in terms of your website hosting. It's completely with us on Synergy, which is a Venture IP. So it's hosted here in Melbourne. You're now in our hands in terms of speed, optimization. It's now way quicker. There's already a bit of an uptick in rankings as well. It's still extremely early days. But so phase one is where we pretty much mirror exactly what Natalie drew for you, plus a couple of new things, Google badges there. And for now, your projects page just has all the projects there because you had a whole bunch of thin, shitty pages that are just doing you damage. And there's a whole bunch of other junk that we've basically cleared up. Now, the next phase is to get Google Ads ready by 1st of March. It will take us about 2 weeks to set them up. And if you're ready for leads 1st of March, they might take a few weeks to ramp up. But that's where technically the earliest I can have the ads ready by. If you're extremely busy still, maybe we hold off on pausing the as in firing them up. And when you have some time, when you want some new leads through the door, we'll fire those up. But basically the SEO has begun. This is the bit that I'm doing things to the website so Google respects us more. So those things straight up are backlinks. So I've got a whole bunch of tradie websites that I look after, my clients. I've got a whole bunch of tradie websites that I own, and I have a whole bunch of a big network of other website admins that I network with. So a whole bunch of backlinks are being sent to your website. A backlink is like an electrical cable or a piece of plumbing that just sends SEO juice to our website. So it's like when one website mentions another, that's good for us, especially if that website is also in trades or construction and it's also in Melbourne in Australia, which a lot of my sites are. So that's SEO kicking off. I've scheduled a whopping 80 blogs to be created. These things are about 1,500 words each. These things are really hard to make now because AI is pumping out a whole bunch of meaningless crap in the world. So essentially 20 blogs on verandas, 20 blogs on pergolas, 20 blogs on decks, 20 blogs on carports, and there's going to be some general ones flipped in there. That really, you're going from like a 5, 6, 7 page site to now it's going to have 80 blogs. Plus, I'm expanding on your services. So this is all part of the campaign. This is all part of the build. There's no additional costs here. But there's about to be, 80 blogs on your site. Now, if you were to hire a writer, even the most basic writer, they charge about 10 cents per word. You do the math of how much it would cost to create 80 blogs at 1,500 words. Now, that's all part of the SEO campaign. So that's already in motion. I have sent the first invoice. This basically covers the rebuild. And look, while the SEO has taken off, the first invoice for the SEO, which has been March. So we'll consider that the campaign's monthly kickoff. If you're still too busy around that time, then we just don't fire up Google Ads, meaning you'll save that money instead of paying to Google Ads. You won't be wasting that budget. And we can fire up Google Ads when you're ready to get some leads through the door. SEO though, in your case, it will take a long time because your site is like ground zero. It's not ground zero. You at least have had a site for at least a year, which is better than ground zero, which is fresh domain, no trust with Google. I'm not going to overload too much, but there's next steps I want to do with hopefully that online interview, and I'll send you the questions, and flicking your Google listing to display your address. This is really important. This might get us some quick wins really fast, but this might suspend our listing. It's fine. Happens all the time. This is just you might need to show some signage. Hopefully you have some signage. You've got a t-shirt, Bowie's Construction. It's quite a normal thing. But basically, if we show the address, we're instantly going to get a lot more attention in your local suburbs from Google. It might pop us up to maybe position 3 or 4 very fast. When I say very fast, 5-6 months, which is for Google very fast. I hope that makes sense, Legend. Give me a call if you have any questions. The invoice will be sent to admin at Bowers Construction. Do I need to be sending it to anywhere else? And does anyone else need to be part of the WhatsApp group? If Abby, your other half, I assume she helps you in the business, happy to invite her in. It's quite common that the wife is helping with the admin staff. There's not going to be much things that she needs to do. She could just keep an eye on things and maybe answer some admin questions that we might need answers to. Otherwise, just you, myself, and Jake, just the three of us. And I hope you have an awesome weekend coming up. Talk soon. Bye-bye.